the honest answer is a lot of hard work, determination, hustle, learning not to accept no. You know, more often than not, people want to say no. I remember years ago, we had the thought of doing donuts as a business, and everyone laughed. They said, "You want to open up a donut shop?" I said, "Yeah." I was a real estate investor, flipped over 800 houses here in the Tampa Bay area, and so I wish real estate's a very lucrative business. And they said, "You want to give that up to open a donut shop?" And I said, "Yes," because there was a need for what we provide. So I found a business that was missing that hot, fresh, made-to-order product, and it boomed for us in Tampa. And here we are sitting in my second store. We just did our ribbon cutting today. You know, it's been amazing, but just being creative, just thinking outside the box. How do I create something different and do it better? And then constant hustle and working hard and lots of, you know, no sleep nights. But you know, there's no wrong way to do business. I mean, you know, besides customer service above and all, but just go out and try. And too many entrepreneurs are fearful of trying. You know, they let fear get in their way, and fear is such a horrible thing. I hate roller coasters. I fear roller coasters. But guess what? I will go on a roller coaster every day because I will not let fear stop me from doing something. And then so relate a roller coaster to business. It has its ups and downs. It has good, it's bad. You're gonna have good moments, bad moments. You have your highs and lows. And I think the biggest thing is you ride through it, you persevere, and you continually, you know, create new stuff, new things, and make it fun. Get away from fear. Run the other direction. First of all, I love sweet treats. So any opportunity I can get into baking, I love baking at home. So cakes, whatever, I love baking. And so wherever, being an entrepreneur, if there's an opportunity to fix something that's broken and make it better, right? So being an entrepreneur, I walk into all businesses and I analyze the business. And so what I would find is after basketball with the kids, or they want a little treat, guess what? They want to go to Dunkin' Donuts. And Dunkin' Donuts, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the donuts have been sitting for 12 hours. They get hard, they get stale, they're, you know, cold. It's not a fresh product. And they're all over the place. So obviously it tells you the country is eating donuts by the masses. So I said, how do we make it better? How can I have a fryer that can constantly go all day long to make donuts, hot, fresh? And then we decided to go mini so people can have variety. Because one of the things I would do is we would go to a donut shop, you get the donut, and I may not want that whole flavor donut. I may want a blueberry, a chocolate, and a strawberry. And I find myself, I'll go and I'll cut it. And I'll take a third of that donut, a third of this donut, and a third of another donut. And so we said, you know, with them being mini, someone can get a box of 3 donuts or 6 donuts or 35, and literally every single donut can be different. And they're bite size. I mean, for me, they're 2, 3 bites. Some people, they eat them in one bite. It's funny, you get to know a lot about somebody if you find out if they're 1 bite or 2 bites. My wife, she 1 bite, she just eats a whole donut. I like to take 2 bites. It's just, you know, we found a need for something. Don't work so much. My wife and I, we literally worked, you know, 100 hours a week in the store, and it's challenging to be in a relationship when you're working 100 hours together. So I think from a business lesson, I would say make sure you always take time for yourself and take time for your loved ones, because without that time, support, and love and relationship, it makes the job harder than it should be. But as far as like giving advice, somebody that actually just wants to bake. I mean, it sounds silly, but if you want to do something, just do it. Don't, you know, we said it earlier, fear. Don't let fear get in your way. Figure out, I don't care if you have $10 or $10 million. You can start a business with $1. I started my real estate company back in 2005 with literally $300, and we grew it to a multi-million-dollar a year business. And very similar, we started the donut shop with very minimal amount of, in fact, I think we took a small business loan out for $100,000. We used none of our money to start our first store. But in this industry, in this day and age, anybody can get a food cart, a food truck, mobile. There's commercial kitchens. You can go to a commercial kitchen and rent hourly, $15 an hour. You could rent, and they have the bake, they have the blenders, the mixers, they have everything you need to just bake your cakes through a commercial, so this way you can save in a commercial kitchen. So literally, if you've got $300, you could start a baking business by renting the space, baking some cakes, and selling them to businesses, and let those businesses, on a small scale, do a wholesale business. So like if I had to start over again, and if I didn't have the money I had, you work backwards. Great. I need to get to this point. So my goal is, okay, how do I even get a cake sold to begin with? And so if that was the case, then I would have went door to door asking everybody if they wanted a cake. What are you going to do? Again, just do something. Take a step in the direction, take action. Don't sit on your ass and do nothing. Too many people think they have all these ideas, and they think and they think and they journal and they write it down, and next thing you know, 5 years goes down, and then the biggest regret of their life is they didn't try. They didn't take action. So I say it a lot, I say it very often, fear and taking action, I hate to say the Nike, just do it, but just go out and do it. And in the baking industry, the cost of ingredients are so low. It's very inexpensive to bake something, and so really there's no reason why someone can't just go out and do something, put something to action and start. You never know. It's silly, but you honestly never know. There are key indicators, right? I am you've seen earlier, I'm emotional. I do a lot off of emotion and gut reaction. I don't research, I don't analyze. I do a lot of everything I do in life is this right, is this wrong? And I pick a direction and I go. And so for us, we went all in. We opened up our first store in Tampa, and it was a huge success. We used to have lines around the building, out the door. I've literally served on National Donut Day. Thousands of people came through that little 1,200 square foot store. And so what we found in just talking to our consumer, just the customer, just being friends with them, when are you going to put one by my house? That's the number one question. If you look at my social media and we make a post about a ribbon cutting, or we're looking for a location here, everybody says, well, when are you coming to Orlando? When are you coming to West Chase? When are you coming to St. Pete? And the funniest thing is we heard St. Pete so much. Everybody wanted St. Pete. People don't want to cross the bridge to Tampa, and Tampa people don't want to cross the bridge to St. Pete. But that's how we knew when people asked us for that second store. So we knew it was time for that purpose. When the customer asks you over and over on a daily basis that there's almost a need for that business in a city like St. Petersburg, an amazing city like St. Petersburg, you do it. Of course you follow your sales. If the sales numbers are there, if you're producing profit and revenue and making money, once you know that your numbers are there and your system is in place, we had everything down within the first year of business. We knew exactly how everything needed to be, how it needed to be laid out, how our processes were. And as a small business owner, you're still going to adapt and make changes and upgrades. But it's the consumer. It's the consumer that's going to really dictate your success. So if they need you somewhere, you go there. Again, I know this sounds repetitive. It's just my personality, but don't let fear get in the way of anything, and just do it. It's the simplest rules to live by. Is just take action, move in the direction of your dream. Don't let obstacles, don't let negativity. So many people surround themselves with negative people. Get the negative people out of your life. Surround yourself with people that are just positive, genuinely good people, and want the best for everyone, right? Like even for you and this blog and videos, I hope you get millions of views. I hope that it grows to be one of the biggest businesses that you would ever hope for. So just take action, step in the direction, and don't let fear get in your way of doing anything.